Hey everybody, welcome to just a short little layout video. Haven't done a whole lot, mainly fix and repair, but let's kind of show you what's going on the Cascade sub. This area here is generic Cascade forest and tunnel. Kind of represents the area up to Odell Lake from Eugene. Good old repurposed SP boxcar as usual. Our layout is generally set kind of in the 90s. After Rio Grande had bought SP and the failed merger in the 80s. So we just kind of run that, but I run a little bit of everything. So we got the CJ sawmill over on this side, and I'm going to go through relatively quickly because I got a bunch of stills later. There is no elevation. Oh, look at that. Got the sawmill here, mountain on the backside, Christmas tree farm, farmhouse, generic Willamette Valley view, Mount Hood in the back, cornfield, Blue Heron Paper Company in Oregon City, as it was kind of in the 90s. They used to have a street running down here on Main Street in Oregon City. And now they start running great. But yeah, I'd come home late at night and I'd get stuck by 2 or 3 of these blocking Highway 99. You'll see this area in a lot of my videos because that's really what it looks like. So you'll see that. Oregon City has a municipal elevator. I think it's the only one in the country. Dentist is long retired, but that's where I went. You can hear the buildings shake. Oregon City has 3 levels. This would be the view from the Willamette River. And you got the river level, upper level, and then way up beyond. Another view of Mount Hood from here. Just some small little neighborhood. Clackamas River. The AMR lifeguard hut. Mike's Drive-In in Milwaukee, Oregon. Canby Depot Museum in Canby with an old SP caboose. This town doubles for just about every place on the layout in the Pacific Northwest. And this was really cheap and easy to do. A broken steam locomotive, a couple pieces of rusty fence, an outhouse, porta potty, and you got a million depots around the country. A steam locomotive. Just a few buildings tossed in here. That was just to give the tracks a reason to turn. Some basalt, and then the farmhouse up there. So this is Brooklyn Yard around 1990 or so. I tried to keep it relatively realistic with the locomotives that are there because we had a eclectic sort of collection. The pride of City of Portland, 4449. Doyle McCormick's X Great Northern F7. Here's what his Alco PA looked like when it came up from Mexico in 2000. And it lived at the Brooklyn Yard Roundhouse, which looked a lot like this. Chris Fussell's Amtrak 231 in its Operation Lifesaver paint. It lived here for a while. Now it's at the Illinois Railway Museum. The Northwest Pacific chapter of the NRHS owns a couple of cars. They're now all at the Oregon Rail Heritage Center. But this is pretty much what it looked like back then. It's all intermodal now. It wouldn't be Portland without people living out of shopping carts and blue tents and all that. So this is sort of our Southeast Portland Produce Row area. Let this guy come by. Some 80s and 90s horsepower here. I don't want to jinx it, but it's a long train and it's running well. It'll probably derail now that I said that. But this is just our upstairs spare bedroom. My son and I started it like in, I don't know, when he went off to college, I think like 2011. Is obviously N scale, so we could fit in twice as much. Nothing fancy, it's all DC. These control the different blocks in the yard and sidings. Most everything comes from this rail power transformer. And I do have the Blue Heron yard is wired up. I just don't have a transformer on it right now. It has a about a 6% steep grade. That's the only grade on the layout, is from here down, and you can see that's the width of the foam, down to in here. You can switch cars. I don't usually do a lot of switching because it's kind of a pain in the ass, but sometimes I do, and it's kind of fun to bring a couple cars down here, bring some wood chip cars, come down, dump off wood chips. And used to see this downtown Oregon City a lot. And this is a pretty good view of what it really looks like. The coin counter hobby shop is represented here, because that's where it is. There is a barber shop. I haven't been able to find a barber shop yet, but it's on the corner. It's called, I think, like the Depot. It has a Union Pacific. This is a picture of the real modern art. It's at the end of one of the streets and the bottom of the Oregon City Municipal Elevator. It's where Highway 99 goes under the tracks, and then if it was real, it would come up on the left side of the tracks and go down towards the Willamette Valley. So there's Oregon in the 90s. Hope you enjoyed the tour. There'll be a lot of stills coming up with some of the little things you can't see here because N scale's so damn small. But like some of the tracks still in the streets for street running and some of the people, all that good stuff. So as always, I appreciate your support. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this summer. I got 783, so I need 217 of you to hit the subscribe button. Something just, no, I guess it didn't separate. It just had a bad transition. Anyway, from high atop the Cascade sub, we'll talk with you later on.